One of the things I've always liked in games is adding complexity and changing a system or improving upon it. Now what you're watching here is Metal Gear Solid 1. This was first released in, I believe, 1998, 1990. You'll notice there was no swimming. That's what that was just showing. And I don't show swimming later, but they do add swimming. Now, as you noticed, I have footprints, and that's nothing special. Like, games have been doing that for a while. Now, this is me trying to roll. As you see, I can't. I'm just trying to remember the controls. It's been years since I actually played Metal Gear Solid 1, and I just put it in yesterday. I am cutting the video so it's easier to see the things. So now I walk up, grab him, break his neck. He falls, body disappears. Now, this guy hears the sound of the body hitting the ground, but there's no body there, so that's it. He just, whatever, walks away. So now I cut out a whole bunch of stuff where I snuck behind him. Now that, I got him and I killed him, but the thing is he saw me for maybe half a second, and that counted. So now, this soldier, there was no caution there, I didn't edit. There's no caution in this first area. But this soldier just walks over, disappears, walks away, whatever, right? Now there's a vision cone, of course, you can see in the solitone radar on the top right of the actual screen there, of where the enemy can see. And it's nothing very special. This game is old, dated, but still very, very fun. And I think I cut out all the other footage from the first level, yep. Now this is Metal Gear Solid 2, and I don't show off everything they've added in the game. They added swimming, which is only utilized at like 2 or 3 different sections of the game. And then they've added going over cover. Here you go, hanging for a second there. I forgot that you could hang. But they added in hanging. Now, this is a new feature as well. You see the guard up there, Solitone Raider, he still has the cone of vision. He's using his binoculars right now. So I walk up behind him, I hold him up. And this is something new they added, as well as the dog tag system. As well as being able to move with your gun out. Before, if you had your gun out, you couldn't move. Or stick people up, of course. So I take his dog tag, I tranquilize him, and then the body doesn't disappear. I actually have to take the body, and I have to move it and hide it. I believe I cut it out aside from when I pick him up, after I remember how to pick the corpse up, of course. Because once again, been a while since I played this one as well. There we go. Now this is me showing off another little feature. Shooting the radio out. You shoot the radio out, and then they can't call for backup. Now I made a mistake there, and you'll notice it didn't go to instant alert after that. And he tried to use his radio there, but he couldn't because I broke his radio. Or else he would have already made the call, and you'd hear, "What are you doing? Respond. Go check this out." So now this is Metal Gear Solid 3, and this is the uniform system. Or not the uniform, the camouflage system. And I'm in my uniforms right now, so I'm going to choose the one that best shows off my guy's camouflage rating in the top right there. So it's black right now because I'm in a nighttime area, so the darker colors help me hide in the back areas. So now I'm 95% camo, which means 100% I'm invisible. 95% I'm almost invisible. And I just got bit by a snake there, that's why my health is flashing. Then I stabbed him. So now I'm going to cut out all the stuff where I went there and I screwed up. And this is the cure menu. I forgot that serum was in medicine and I went into surgery by accident. Then here's how you get your stamina back. Before, stamina was infinite. And you never had to eat or do anything to recover it. It was just, if you were climbing or doing anything like that, you would lose your stamina. Now this is also a new feature. The camera you saw there, I should have showed it off a little bit better, but the camera is completely controllable. I can move it around, I can rotate it, I can actually make it so it goes back up and hovers above like you were playing Metal Gear Solid 2 or 1. So now this is me sneaking around this guy basically. I'm in a little bush next to him as he's walking by. And I'm moving slowly so he doesn't see me. I don't know if he'd actually see me anyways if I move faster. But now he gets up, there we go, yeah, rotate the camera around, and now using the directional pad, I'm actually sneaking behind him very slowly. Now I hold him hostage, which I believe you can actually choke guys out like this in Metal Gear Solid 2 as well. But this one you have the interrogation with the knife. As he tells you, sometimes he'll tell you radio frequencies. Sometimes they'll tell you like that, there'll be items there. Sometimes they'll tell you about, hey, take out the radio, man, you can do this. This is all just, you know, first game, beginning of the game information. Nothing special. Then after that, he says, hey, let me go, which can alert other guys to you. So you slit his throat. And then I teabag him because I have to. A lot, apparently. So now this should be Metal Gear Solid 4 I cut to. Yeah. Now this added the Octo Camo, as I'm already wearing. I skipped out a lot of the intro stuff. And the Octo Camo changes to go to the color of everything you're touching, like camouflage. It just made it simpler, so it's not so dumb. And then here we go. Now I can take cover, hold against the wall, things like that. And now I take... I'm posing with the statues. But you'll notice my stress index goes up because I'm in the open, where anyone can see me. And also, I don't know why, but he grabs his penis there for some reason to, you know, take shape. So now, this is not a beaten game file, so I don't have anything unlocked, and I forgot about that because I deleted all those files. And here I even make a little mistake. So I'm against the wall, but I move. And you can see there's a cone of vision around my guy, the circle there. That's my awareness field. Or field of awareness or whatever, field of view. And this is him. He sees me, so he goes into alert. Instantly, he's alert, but he doesn't tell anyone, so no one else gets alert. Now I'm trying to wake him up. And you can wake up your teammates, because there's teammates, finger quotes, in this game. And now I'm just trying to remember the controls of how to stun the guy. There we go. And once again, this was actually added into Metal Gear Solid 2. Metal Gear Solid 1, I believe you could hide in lockers? Not 110%, but I remember Metal Gear Solid 2, you can definitely hide in lockers as well as do this. Which is a wonderful feature because it actually removes the idea of, well, the guy wakes up, what happens? When he's in there, he's basically gone out of the game forever. So now here's me just running over. I don't know how much I cut out of this out or not. There's also hanging in this game and using the ledges. And another thing, just while I'm doing this little run here, another thing you can do in Metal Gear Solid 2 is actually level up your stamina meter by doing chin-ups and other strenuous activities. Chin-ups is the easiest way to do it, and I actually took the time to get mine to level 3 more than once. So now, there's a little glitch here, you'll see it, and I should have cut this out, but now you'll see once again the field of, like, I don't even know what that is. It's like presence field or whatever, that little ring around me. That's letting the guy know I'm there. Here we go. This is actually more onto the sneaking. They actually added in more sneaking techniques. And I don't show it, maybe I don't, but you can also roll. So you can roll around, and this guy should be able to see me. And look how far he is away from me. He's like 7 feet away. I may look like the ground, but I'm a bump on the road. Okay, then they leave. Now there's me crawling sideways in the air. So there's the other thing. You can actually crouch and run now, rather than just having to, every time you're crouching, you roll or you slide. So here we go. This is just me. I cut to another scene where I'm helping, not insurgents, but there you go. See, I can give them rations, which increases their emotion. And this guy's knocked out, so I'm going to wake him up. He doesn't have a weapon, though. I was just waking him up to show it off. At which point, then I will also give him a ration, because I don't have the solid eye on, because it takes a battery power, and I don't care for it. But so now I give him something, and it actually helps him. So instead of being terrified and afraid of what's going on, now he's a little bit better. Oh, here we go. See, now you can see his green bar. I believe that means he's doing okay. And his stress is 1.6. Like, mine is 0.3 right now, 0.4, 0.2. In the sun, it's always higher, and when you're seen by enemies, of course, it goes even faster and higher, which reduces your stamina, which you need to replenish or use a arsenal compress, as they call it in this. Now, here's the weapon system. You can actually equip and take out weapons you want as well as items. I didn't really show that off because I don't have much. So here's me blowing up a tank, or an APC. So what I show is a cool thing, I thought, and it's the fact that you can actually clear an area. Now this is, once again, I'm trying to fool around with the kits, or the stuff I have on my guy. I'm still, like, this was literally, I haven't played this game, I think, not in a year, but in a good while. I accidentally shot one of my teammates, I think. There, yeah, see, you can see the guy in front just got killed, and the guy in the back cowering now because he got shot at and he's afraid. He doesn't know what to do. Which is a great way. You can see that there is an emotion system in the game, and I forgot you need to have a ration on to give it to him. And he doesn't want a ration anyways. So I just stalk him because I'm creepy. Here we go. So I cut to the next part. And what this is, there's another APC. And then this is you shoot the APC. And you'll see my stress is really high. That's because I was spotted by the enemy. They can attack me at any moment. Like, my guy is stressed, which means he'll actually stop and has to stop and stretch his back out and stuff. And the higher it gets, the faster you lose stamina. So this is, we just won. There's now no more enemies in this area, which means it's free for me to go wander around and look for items. So now I dance. Then I hit that guy, and I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
I love you.
Wow, thanks. I want you to...
And then I forgot, this is how you can get music as well, which helps your guy with stress and such. Because I've never actually gotten all the music in the game, but... So there you go. Some fun features.